tribes did they have? Were tribes going? What he is saying is 5,000 miles away. There are people being tortured. Well, let's try to make canoes and boats and go. No, you got problems in your little circle. Take care of those problems, and when those meatheads come over here, then we'll deal with the situation.
Breuer, what's your take on 9/11?
I don't want to go there.
You don't want to go there today?
I really don't want to go there. It's exhausting.
That one is exhausting.
You want to know the truth is? I don't know what the take is, but I'm not believing anything that's put in front of me because at the end of the day, no one knows anything. Mm-hmm. No one knows anything.
I asked that because everything you were saying in the last 20 minutes, it's, you know what I mean? You could be referring to 9/11.
No, I'm referring to life as general.
Yeah.
Just in general. Whereas today...
What I'm saying is, like, one story's on TV and people just buy into that story.
They just buy it, no matter what.
Without actually...
No matter what. Without even thinking, that's what happened. Okay, well, I'm going to sit and wait and...
The impact, just about, it didn't look like the plane hit. I mean, the things that a lot of the conspiracy guys raised were interesting questions, and I didn't know enough to just go, they're idiots. So we got them on and talked to them. And by listening to them talk... A bunch of the guys who were very involved with the conspiracies, who were pretty heavily involved with the conspiracy theories, and that were, on the websites and all that stuff.
Not the gatekeepers like you, man.
But I mean, I really... That's why they drove me nuts. Because it was like, I'm the one that wanted you on, you assholes. Like,
well, what would they say? What would they say? I don't even know.
Just that the whole thing was, it was a government thing, or it was not what we said, or it was a rocket fired. And then I just would watch clips of people who had seen things coming in.
Sure.
And we had a cop call in and go, I was there. I saw the building fall, asshole. And I believed the guy. I didn't believe the guy on the phone. I believed the cop who called it. Like, it was just through kind of listening to both sides.
The cop from Wildwood?
No, yeah, that guy said he just walked away. He's like, I was
basic
the Wildwood cop who had enough.
But you know what I mean? Yeah, I just believed one side over the other. Sure. But I did listen to both sides. And we talked to a lot of those conspiracy guys. They confronted us in the street. We talked to them. Yeah. And I found most of them to be agenda-driven.
Of course.
Completely agenda-driven. Sure. And it just didn't buy
what is their agenda? What's their agenda?
Their agenda is is marrying themselves somehow intellectually to what happened and solving it.
To an event,
to it being different than they were told. And there are times when things are different than we're told.
They're just mad, like, I am not going to listen to that.
It's an odd rebellion, and it's an odd... Mom and Dad, yeah, but it's an odd way of feeling safe, too. Because to say the government did it still somehow says we're in control. It's a lot less scary than going, we got fucked hard, and we couldn't stop it. That's a scarier prospect to a lot of people, and they don't even know it.
Well, I am shocked that if we got fucked hard... Like, the part that I'm confused is, I'm confused where right after it all went down, right, one of the most more frightening time for me was when that sniper was plucking people.
Oh, fucking John Muhammad and Lee Malvo.
He was plucking innocent people. And that was by far the most frightening time I've ever lived as a child. Even more frightening than the towers, because the towers, I could see, like, all right, they're going after the country or government, whatever. This was, I'm just going to fucking pluck whoever I feel like plucking today, whether it's a child, a mother, a father, some poor schlep that had to go pick up some fucking wood for his wife. He's just getting plopped at that. So what I don't understand is, And this is these are just questions. I'm not saying these guys there's government. What I don't understand is what is the bad guy's agenda? If the bad guy's agenda is to us, why would you just stop at the towers? If you want to crush a fucker, they can easily do it. As much as we want to say we can't, they can't. Of course they can. They could have done exactly what that guy. First day's the towers. The next day, we're blowing up 10 fucking oil rigs. Bang, bang, bang. You would have this place in chaos. Whether you think it or not. Chaos. You get 10 snipers strategically across the country, and they know they're going to die, but before they die, they got the whole place going, what the fuck is going on? I'm afraid to go get water. don't know where the fuck these people are. Cops, everyone's on holy shit alert.
Is that easy to plan that many events to happen in a certain timeline?
If you're genius enough to plan a 5-year event where I got to train you to fly a fucking plane, somewhere along the line, I'd be a little worried that, like, maybe Ahmed will go, not that I fly a plane. I don't know why I have to kill myself. Jesus Christ, I can fly to another fucking country, enjoy life, and I don't know why I made him Indian.
Yeah, why not?
But you know what I mean? Like, and I'm not saying that's what happened. I don't understand. All right, let's say he's brainwashed. Somewhere, all of them, not one went, fuck this. I can fly a plane. I ain't gonna fucking fly no towers. I'm not gonna kill these fuck. That's your only plan? If you're that genius, because to me that's genius. Call him stupid. To me that's genius. That's some
They're just
Japanese bomber shit.
They're just religious fanatics. That's all. It's the same as 15th
Why do you say that? Do you know that? Why would you say that?
Because the people who, because they say they're behind it for Islam, and they think
who said that?
Bin Laden and
Bin Laden hasn't been mentioned since the day it happened. Is he the criminal or is he not the criminal?
Al-Zawahiri, they all say that they were doing it for Islam, and they think
hold on a second.
They think it's avenging.
We're getting too far. We're getting too far. So let's stick to what I was saying before. The genius plan is to train everyone to come and get you. And then you just stop right there. There's no other genius. Knowing you're probably going to come over here and come get us.
Well, don't forget.
Like that, I'm just confused by it. I'm not saying it's right or wrong.
My take on that is
that's weird to me.
It's most of the stuff is probably easier to conduct overseas. Most of these operations are easier to conduct overseas than they are here. I think our intelligence is better than a lot of them.
It's so good that they infiltrated airplanes.
I'm not saying it's impossible.
That's how genius it is.
Don't forget, they didn't infiltrate the airplanes. Pilot training told them to open doors and negotiate. I mean, if the pilots did not open those doors,
here's what I'm asking
one of those
Jimmy.
attacks would have
Jimmy,
worked.
let me say something to you. I want to take down your whole radio show. Okay, you're telling me, and I'm just asking you to think about this. If I now know, oh my God, these fucking retards are so dumb that I'm training on their land. Let's not take this. Let's take it a couple steps further, because this is just going to be a minute scale. Day 1 is this. Day 2 is this. Everything else is easier. The hardest thing is flying into planes. They could have planted suicide bombers all over the place.
Yep,
they could have.
I agree.
They could have planted snipers. They could have planned whatever. And if you doubt for 1 second that they would never do that, that's why I question you. I just have questions. How can you be that smart to put a long-term plan together, and that's it? You're just done.
I don't
fucking get it. And once I know I can infiltrate you, I'm gonna bury you.
But wait, an opinion is they did try in '93 to take the towers down. It didn't work. Why haven't they done suicide bombers all over? I wondered that too. Why not walk into a Macy's at Christmas time, Christmas rush, and start blowing up exits? I'm guessing
because it might start World War III, maybe.
Because the visual of that event got the whole world looking. Like, how do you get... The whole world wouldn't look at just snipers, even though it's kind of frightening. But the idea
Let me ask you this,
that happening, I think, to them was more effective.
Let me ask you this, then. There's another... And that's something I just thought about. Non-news, just thought about. Basic life. Let's say my block. My block, Pizza Man. Pizza Man hates me. So he comes over, he blows up my garage.